factor 16x squared minus 56xy plus 49y squared. I'm going to rewrite this down here. Now, if we look for a GCF, unfortunately there isn't a GCF here because 16x squared and 49y squared don't have anything in common. So we can't pull out a GCF to make our lives easier. If we look at this polynomial, it is a trinomial. There are 3 terms. So that tells us that we're either going to end up using unfoiling or the AC method. And we do have a leading coefficient of 16, which tells us we need to use the AC method. In this case, if we look at A times C, that is going to be 16 times 49, which is 784, and B is negative 56. So we're looking for 2 numbers that have a product of 784 and a sum of negative 56. Ugh, that is challenging. 784 is a very large number with a lot of factors. Is there an easier way to do this? Some of you may have noticed there are some perfect squares here. If you look at the first term, 16x squared is 4x quantity squared. 49y squared is 7y quantity squared. If we multiply those together, 4x times 7y is 28xy. And if we double that, if we multiply that by 2, we get 56xy, which means this is in the right form to be a perfect trinomial square. I told you that there would be situations where this is easier than using the AC method, and now I am showing you one of those methods. Because this is a perfect trinomial square and the middle term is negative, we can factor this, and it's going to become 4x minus 7y, because the middle term was negative, times 4x minus 7y, or we could write this as 4x minus 7y squared. Either one is fine. You could try using the AC method, but it is going to take a lot of time and energy, and I don't think it's worth it. I think that it is much better to recognize a perfect trinomial square here and use that to factor it much simpler.